a quiet flame smoldering deep within, as if your body and soul are just waiting to be awakened. Thousands of years ago, high in the misty mountains of ancient China, Taoist sages passed down a sacred technique, a breathing method known as the dragon's breath. Not just a way to nourish the body, but a powerful practice to activate your inner life force, what they called qi. This isn't your typical breathing exercise. It's an esoteric ritual passed from master to disciple, kept hidden from the world because its power was too great to be misused. The Taoists believed that if you breathe in harmony with the universe, with the rhythm of yin and yang, you can awaken your dormant qi, unlock your lower dantian, and tap into true internal energy. Today, the modern world has forgotten this ancient wisdom, drowned in noise, stress, and distractions. But now, you're about to remember, not through books, but through experience. Get ready, because if you learn to breathe like a dragon, you won't just be alive, you'll be awakened. Deep within you lies a slumbering force, a reservoir of energy so potent it could transform every facet of your existence. This isn't a myth or a fairy tale, it's the fire of the Dantian, a powerful energy center nestled in your lower abdomen, revered by ancient Taoist sages as the alchemical cauldron of life. This fire is not merely symbolic. It's the very force that fuels your vitality, sharpens your mind, and expands your consciousness. When activated, it sends waves of energy, coursing through your body, rejuvenating your organs, strengthening your bones, and elevating your entire being's vibrational frequency. It's like tapping into a hidden wellspring of power, one that has the capacity to reshape your body, mind, and spirit. But here's the catch. This knowledge, passed down through generations in the misty valleys of ancient China, was once a closely guarded secret. It was shared only with disciples who demonstrated unwavering patience, discipline, and purity of purpose. In our modern world, where distractions, quick fixes, and shallow solutions dominate, this treasure of Taoist wisdom has nearly vanished, relegated to the shadows of history. Yet, the spark of this ancient practice still glows, waiting for those ready to reclaim it. The good news? Today, we're pulling back the veil on this powerful practice, not as a relic from a dusty tome, but as a living, breathing tool you can use every day to awaken your inner dragon. This is the dragon's breath, a potent Taoist technique that blends deep abdominal breathing, vivid visualization, and the cultivation of qi, the life force that flows through all living things. I'll guide you through the profound significance of the Dantian, explain why it's the heart of your vital energy, and show you how to ignite its fire safely and effectively. You'll discover how this practice delivers physical vitality, mental clarity, and spiritual awakening, transforming your relationship with your body and energy. Most importantly, you'll learn the exact steps to practice the dragon's breath, a method that allows you to breathe like a dragon and live like a master, fully connected to the primal power the Taoists called the breath of heaven and earth. So take a deep breath. Feel the warmth begin to spark in your abdomen, and join me on this journey to rediscover a forgotten art. You're about to unlock a practice that will change how you move through the world. To grasp the depth of the dragon's breath, we must first travel back thousands of years to the misty valleys of ancient China, where Taoist alchemists observed the rhythms of nature with a devotion that feels almost mythical today. These sages didn't see life as a mere physical existence. They viewed it as a dynamic dance of energies, an interplay between heaven, yang, and earth, yin. To them, the human body was a microcosm, a living reflection of the universe itself, with its own rivers, mountains, and stars. At the center of this inner cosmos, they identified a crucible, a place where opposing forces could merge, transform, and give rise to something greater. This crucible is the dantian, meaning elixir field, located about 3 fingers below your navel. The dantian was seen as the body's alchemical cauldron, the core where ki, the vital life energy, gathers, refines, and flows outward to nourish every cell. Imagine it as a glowing forge, hidden deep within your abdomen, ready to radiate warmth and power when properly fueled. According to Taoist texts, particularly those attributed to the legendary Zhang Sanfeng, the father of Tai Chi, cultivating the dantian was the key to a long, vibrant life. It strengthened the body, extended longevity, cleared the mind, and opened spiritual channels to higher awareness. The sages believed that by directing conscious, focused breathing to the dantian, you could ignite the dragon's fire, a dynamic energy that rises through the body, nourishing organs, clearing energy, pathways, meridians, and expanding consciousness. This wasn't just a physical practice, it was a sacred act of aligning with the universe's eternal rhythm. In Qigong, particularly within the tradition of Neiden, internal alchemy, practitioners used a combination of deep breathing, luminous visualization, and subtle muscle contractions to build energy in the dantian. Over time, this process gave rise to the jade pearl, a tangible sphere of energy that feels like a warm, vibrating source of vitality. This energy would then flow in a cycle known as the microcosmic orbit, rising up the spine and descending along the front of the body, nourishing glands, organs, and the brain. The result was profound: clarity of thought, magnetic charisma, robust health, and an unshakable sense of inner peace. For centuries, this practice was a sacred trust, passed from master to disciple with great reverence. Only those who showed maturity, discipline, and pure intention were deemed ready to wield this fire, as its misuse could lead to energetic imbalances. As the world modernized, however, this gem of Taoist wisdom faded into obscurity, preserved only in small, secretive lineages. But today, as more people seek energy healing and ancestral wisdom, the dragon's breath is re-emerging, ready to transform lives with its timeless power. You stand now at the threshold of rediscovering this priceless wisdom, not as a historical artifact, but as a living practice that can reshape your energy, revitalize your body, and expand your consciousness in ways you never imagined. Picture your lower abdomen as a sacred forge, an alchemical oven hidden deep within you. When fueled and activated, this forge radiates an energy so steady and powerful that it transforms every aspect of your being. This is the lower dantian, and the breath is the bellows that stokes its fire. But this isn't just any breath. In our fast-paced world, most of us breathe shallowly, high in the chest, with quick, tense inhales that fuel stress and distraction. This shallow breathing activates the sympathetic nervous system, keeping us in a state of fight or flight. What we need is the opposite, a breath that grounds, calms, and strengthens our core energy. This is the essence of the dragon's breath, a practice rooted in deep abdominal breathing, also known as diaphragmatic breathing. When you inhale deeply, allowing your abdomen to expand rather than lifting your chest, your diaphragm drops, gently massaging your internal organs and activating the dantian. This creates a natural flow of qi into your lower abdomen, forming a warm, vibrant reservoir of energy. But the magic lies in combining this breath with intention, visualization, and subtle muscular contractions. These elements work together to build your internal fire safely and precisely, unlocking profound benefits for your body, mind, and spirit. Deep within you lies a dormant force, a radiant energy waiting to be unleashed. In the ancient Taoist tradition, this force is the fire of the dantian, a powerful energy center in your lower abdomen that holds the key to vitality, clarity, and spiritual awakening. The dragon's breath practice, a sacred technique revered by sages, rests on three essential pillars, each a vital step in igniting and sustaining this inner fire. These pillars aren't just techniques, they're a pathway to reconnecting with your body's primal energy, transforming how you feel, think, and move through the world. Let's dive into each pillar with practical steps you can start today, unlocking the dragon within you. Pillar 1. Deep, silent breathing. The foundation of the dragon's breath is deep abdominal breathing, a deliberate act that draws life-giving energy into your dantian. Unlike the shallow, chest-based breaths most of us take on autopilot, breaths that fuel stress and disconnection, this is a grounding, intentional practice that roots you in the present moment. It's the bellows that stokes your inner forge, awakening the vibrant ki or life force that flows through you. Here's how to begin. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Sit comfortably with a straight spine or stand tall, feeling your feet anchored to the earth. Place one hand gently on your lower abdomen, about 3 fingers below your navel. This is the heart of your dantian. Close your eyes and inhale slowly through your nose for 4 to 6 seconds, guiding the air downward until your abdomen expands, like a balloon gently inflating. Keep your chest still. Let the breath fill your core. Then, exhale softly through your nose or slightly parted lips for 6 to 8 seconds, feeling your abdomen relax naturally. This longer exhale activates your parasympathetic nervous system, melting tension and fostering energetic stability. Practice this for 5 minutes daily, tuning into the warmth and expansion in your lower abdomen. Picture each breath as a soft wave, washing away stress and awakening your inner vitality. With time, this breath becomes second nature, a calming anchor you can return to amidst life's chaos. You'll notice a subtle shift, more energy, less anxiety, and a quiet sense of being centered. This is the dragon stirring its fire beginning to glow. Pillar 2. Visualization of light. The second pillar is visualization, a powerful tool that amplifies the energy in your dantian, turning breath into alchemy. As you breathe deeply, imagine a golden sphere or a miniature sun glowing in your lower abdomen. With each inhale, see this sphere expanding, radiating warmth and light like a star awakening within you. With each exhale, feel the light condensing, growing denser, like molten gold forged in an alchemical crucible. Your breath is the fuel, your intention the flame, and the energy you're building is the precious essence of your vitality. This isn't mere daydreaming. It's a bridge to your body's energetic reality. The dantian responds to focused intention, and this vivid imagery concentrates qi in your core. If a golden sphere feels too abstract, try picturing a warm flame flickering gently or a glowing pearl pulsing with life. The key is consistency and devotion. During each breathing session, spend a few moments visualizing this light, letting it grow brighter with each breath. Over days and weeks, you'll begin to feel a tangible warmth in your abdomen, a tingling, pulsing sensation that signals the dragon's fire is kindling. This practice is transformative because it engages your mind in the act of creation. You're not just breathing, you're sculpting energy, crafting a radiant center that fuels your entire being. As the light in your dantian grows, so does your sense of inner strength, clarity, and connection to something greater. Pillar 3. The cauldrons. Seal. The third pillar is a subtle yet profound muscular contraction known as the cauldron seal. At the end of each inhale, gently contract your perineal muscle, the area between your genitals and anus, as if lifting it lightly upward. This seals the energy in your dantian, preventing it from leaking downward. As you exhale, relax the perineum completely. This action is delicate. Think of a gentle lift, not a forceful squeeze, like closing a soft gate to hold your energy within. In Taoist alchemy, this contraction is the lower seal, a critical step in accumulating and preserving qi. It ensures the energy you've built in your dantian stays concentrated, ready to rise along your spine in advanced stages of the practice. Sync this seal with your breathing. Contract on the inhale, relax on the exhale. Practice it during your 5-minute sessions, letting it become a natural part of your rhythm. With time, this seal feels effortless, like a quiet guardian of your inner fire. It enhances the flow and retention of qi, deepening the warmth and vibrancy in your abdomen. You'll feel more grounded, as if your energy is rooted deeply within you, unshaken by external chaos. This is the dragon's strength, steady and unshakable. These 3 pillars, deep breathing, visualization, and the cauldron's seal, are the keys to awakening your dantian's fire. They're simple yet profound, accessible yet transformative. Start today with just 5 minutes and you'll begin to feel the dragon stirring, subtle warmth, increased energy, a quiet sense of power. This isn't just a practice, it's a reclaiming of your vitality, a step toward living with the radiance and mastery of the ancient Taoist sages. Breathe deeply, visualize vividly, seal gently, and let your inner fire roar to life. The dragon within you is ready to soar. Will you answer its call? Even in the early stages, the dragon's breath delivers profound benefits. Physically, you'll notice increased energy and stamina as the deep breathing oxygenates your blood and massages your organs. Your immune system strengthens, digestion improves, and your bones feel more resilient due to enhanced energy flow. Mentally, the practice sharpens focus and eases anxiety as the parasympathetic nervous system calms your mind. Spiritually, you'll feel a growing connection to your inner self, a sense of alignment with something greater. As you practice consistently, you'll begin to feel a warm, vibrant sensation in your lower abdomen. This may intensify into a subtle heat, a pleasant tingling, or a gentle vibration, unmistakable signs that your internal fire is awakening. These sensations are not just physical. They're markers of your energy coming alive, ready to transform your life. Igniting the dantian's fire is only the beginning. To fully harness this energy, you must learn to circulate it through your body's energy channels, ensuring it nourishes every cell without creating imbalances. This is where the microcosmic orbit comes in, a Taoist technique also known as the lesser heavenly circuit. This cycle moves energy up the spine from the perineum to the crown of the head, then down the front of the body, returning to the dantian. Mastering this circuit elevates your vitality, fortifies your energy pathways, and unlocks the profound power revered by ancient sages. Here's how to practice the microcosmic orbit, broken into clear steps. Tongue connection. Gently place the tip of your tongue against the roof of your mouth, just behind your upper teeth. This creates a closed circuit between the front and back of your body, allowing energy to flow freely. Visualization of ascent. After cultivating warmth in your dantian, inhale deeply and picture the energy rising along your spine from the perineum to the crown of your head. Imagine it as a golden thread of light or a fiery serpent, warming each vertebra as it ascends. Focus on key points: perineum, sacrum, lower back, lumbar, middle back, thoracic spine, base of the skull, and crown. This should take 4 to 6 seconds, synchronized with your inhale. Visualization of descent. As you exhale, guide the energy down the front of your body from the crown back to the dantian. Focus on these points between your eyebrows, throat, heart, solar plexus, and lower abdomen. This descent, taking 6 to 8 seconds, completes the cycle, sealing the energy's return. breathing rhythm. Maintain a smooth, steady rhythm, inhaling as the energy rises and exhaling as it descends. Picture tracing a fluid circle with your breath and awareness, like a gentle wave flowing through your body. This circulation nourishes key endocrine glands, pineal, pituitary, thyroid, thymus, adrenals, clears tension from the spine and chest, and enhances mental clarity, intuition, and emotional stability. It also balances the body's polarities, expands lung capacity, and improves posture. Two principles are crucial here. First, the no-force principle. If you feel discomfort, heat, dizziness, or pressure, ease off. Energy should flow like lukewarm water, not a rushing river. Second, the principle of gentle consistency. 10 minutes daily is more effective than sporadic, intense sessions. With regular practice, your body becomes a radiant circuit, with energy flowing smoothly and continuously. Awakening the dragons. Fire is an art, but sustaining it with balance and control is true mastery. The Taoist sages knew that techniques alone weren't enough. Your qi is influenced by every thought, emotion, and action throughout the day. To integrate the dragon's breath into your life, you must cultivate habits and attitudes that support its flow. Here are 5 fundamental keys rooted in Taoist wisdom to help you live this practice with fluidity, safety, and effectiveness. Taoism likens energy cultivation to farming. A farmer who overwaters or neglects their crops risks ruin. Similarly, practice the dragon's breath without rushing or expecting instant results. Commit to 10 to 15 minutes daily, observing subtle changes in your energy, mood, and health. Over weeks and months, your internal fire will grow steady, like a tree with deep roots. Patience is your greatest ally. Water flows effortlessly, adapting to any shape without force. Apply this to your breath. Don't strain, hold, or push for results. Gentle, natural breathing generates more energy than forced effort. Imagine your breath as a soft wave, carrying qi to your dantian with ease. This softness allows the dragon to soar gracefully, not clumsily. Qi flows best when your mind is happy, serene, and grateful. During practice, cultivate a joyful mindset. Picture your dantian filled with warm, smiling light. Let go of stress or perfectionism, embracing the process with lightness. Emotional softness opens energy channels, while rigidity blocks them. A joyful heart fuels the dragon's fire. Your body is the temple where the dragon resides. Treat it with care. Maintain good posture to keep energy pathways open. Eat a balanced diet rich in whole foods to nourish your qi. Prioritize restful sleep to restore your energy. Avoid draining habits like chronic stress, excessive emotions, or overindulgence. A healthy body sustains a vibrant fire. The dragon's breath isn't confined to formal practice. Keep your awareness on the dantian throughout the day. Whether walking, working, or speaking, breathe consciously into your abdomen, feeling the warmth within. This maintains your inner fire effortlessly, stabilizes emotions, and anchors you in the present. Living with presence turns every moment into a practice. By embracing these keys, you'll cultivate a life of balance and vitality. Consistent application will bring a surge of energy, profound calm, and a natural magnetism that radiates to those around you. Your health will flourish, your mind will sharpen, and your spirit will soar. Beyond the techniques lies a deeper truth. True power doesn't come from external sources, it resides within you, at your core. The dragon's breath is a map to this power, guiding you to the alchemical cauldron of the dantian, the source of your vitality, emotional balance, and mental clarity. By cultivating this fire, you heal your body, sharpen your mind, and reconnect with the cosmic dance of heaven and earth. You become a conscious channel, harmonizing the energies within and without. The ancient sages didn't seek power for ambition's sake. They sought harmony, understanding that the dragon symbolizes mastery, balance, and transcendence, not violence or domination. Today, this mastery is within your reach. Every conscious breath, every luminous visualization, every moment of Dantian awareness brings you closer to energetic sovereignty. This practice transforms how you see the world. Stress becomes a signal to breathe deeply. Challenges become opportunities to center your energy. Relationships deepen as you radiate calm and presence. You stop chasing external validation, knowing your power lies within. You stop fearing the unknown, trusting the wisdom of your inner fire. You stop living on autopilot, choosing instead to live with intention and grace. The dragon's breath is more than a technique. It's an invitation to awaken. It's a call to reclaim the wisdom of the ancients, to ignite the fire within, and to live as a master of your energy. This path requires discipline, patience, and courage, but the rewards are boundless. You'll discover a vitality that sustains you, a clarity that guides you, and a connection that uplifts you. If this message resonates, don't let the spark fade. Share this wisdom with others, spreading the knowledge of this ancient map to vitality and balance. Subscribe to this journey, activate the notification bell, and like this message to continue exploring teachings that have guided seekers for millennia. Stay tuned for more esoteric techniques, ancestral wisdom, and practices that strengthen the body, sharpen the mind, and expand the soul. The dragon's path is just beginning. Every day, every breath, every conscious moment is a chance to refine your fire, center your energy, and live from your core with serenity and power. May the warm light of your Dantian illuminate every corner of your existence, guiding you toward greater awareness and deeper connection. The dragon within you is stirring. Breathe deeply and let it soar. We want to sincerely thank you for taking the time to watch the video in its entirety. If you're interested in exploring more topics on spirituality, inner transformation, or mind philosophy, don't forget to subscribe to the Top Hidden Knowledge channel for more content on wisdom, spirituality, and personal growth. Or if you have time, check out other videos on this channel. Until next time.